Welcome back, I'm Sean, and today we're checking out a new soundbar from the Hecate series from Edifier, and this is promising great sound quality with a virtual 7.1 sound signature in a tiny unit. So let's check it out. So the Edifier Hecate G1500 bar is part of Hecate's line of gaming peripherals, along with the G1500 as well as the G1500 Max. And although this unit today was sent over to me by Edifier for a review, this is not a sponsored post and my review will still be based on my honest and unbiased opinion. And if you're new here, please consider subscribing and ring the notification bell so you won't miss any future tech reviews. So this speaker today retails for a nice 199 Malaysian ringgit or about $40 US, and perhaps it's a good deal for those that want a simpler setup with good microphone that also looks nice along with their gaming setup. So if you're interested in getting them, please check out my links in the description below. So depending on your setup, you can actually get this speaker in a few colors to match your setup. So you can have it in a standard black color, a white color that I have here, as well as a pink color. So it's very similar to the color offerings from Razer with some of their products. So the device here is clean. So one of the problems that we see from the MG250 is the attached cable that comes with this speaker here as well. So you can't change this cable, and if you damage it, then you probably have to replace the entire speaker unit. So the unit that I have here is the white model, and it doesn't quite match my mostly black setup here, but if you have an all white or silver setup, then this would look really good. So there is a Hecate branding at the top of the speaker, and at the front here is a nice big metal grille, and inside there are two rectangular speaker drivers and two passive radiators. The Edifier promises to drive more bass. So the speaker driver here is 2.5 watts each, so you'll be able to get 5 watts in total audio performance. So in front of the speaker, you're also going to get several buttons to control your speaker, a power button here, the volume rocker, as well as the infamous G button for the Edifier Hecate range, to adjust the LEDs, and also for audio mode between the music, gaming and movie mode. So the LED bar at the bottom of the speaker is really bright and beautiful, and it has a very seamless beam, very sharp and nice. It gives a very good glow onto the desk, and I honestly like this design a little better than those that fires downwards onto the desk that you can't really see the LEDs. So apart from that, this is a very simple speaker with no other input options apart from the USB and Bluetooth mode. So you're also going to get a 3.5mm headphone jack if you decide to plug your headphones into your speaker to use it in more quiet situations, and also a microphone jack right over here to plug in the microphone that actually comes with the speaker. So this comes with the speaker. And if you want to, you can actually plug it out. So if you don't need the speaker, then you can just leave it out. And finally, there is no battery in the speaker, so you'll only be able to use it plugged in. So in terms of controls, you're going to get very simple controls with this speaker, and with the power button, this allows you to change between Bluetooth mode and USB mode, and also to turn on or off your device. The volume button is for you to adjust the volume, and if you hold onto it, it will keep increasing or decreasing the volume, so there is no track skipping controls on this speaker. Finally, the G button lets you switch between the sound effects, more like the EQ of the soundbar, where in my opinion, gaming mode gives you the loudest volume and clearest highs, so you can also control the LED light effects when you double press the button. So usually speakers with USB connections and Bluetooth connections, they usually have separate volume levels. So in the case of this soundbar, you're going to get the same volume with both wired and Bluetooth mode. So you're going to get a decent volume starting at about 55%, and you get a loud volume at about 90% volume, and you still can use it at 100% without it sounding distorted, which is pretty good. So the Hecate G1500 bar is a simple soundbar aiming to give you a great sound signature with simple setup, and that's pretty true to some extent because it is definitely simple to set up. You either plug it into a USB device with an attached 1.5 meter long cable. Taking into consideration, you probably have to connect it to your monitor if your CPU is far away. So separately, you can also connect this speaker via the Bluetooth 5.3 connection and play your audio through it. There is no multi-point connectivity here in this case because you can only choose one input device at one time, so you can't have the USB connection as well as Bluetooth running at the same time. So another good feature that you have here is the omnidirectional boom mic that Edifier provides, and it comes with a nice bendy stem and lets you aim it towards your mouth. So if you don't need a mic, you can actually plug this out and keep it somewhere, and you don't really have to plug it in. So there is no mobile app for this speaker, but the desktop app is very simple and not to the sophisticated level of the Edifier's mobile app. So you get a very simple UI, reminds me of early 2000s installation file and UI. You're going to get three main settings here: the volume control, the mic volume control, as well as the LED light controls, and that's pretty much it. And with the LED control, you're going to get to choose between 5 different presets, and that's pretty much it. So a very simple application. Honestly, apart from the mic gain, everything else can be done via the soundbar itself, so the app kind of looks a little bit redundant. So sound quality is where I'm most excited to test this speaker, since the box here actually states that it's a 7.1 surround sound speaker. I'm feeling a little sus since this speaker doesn't come with a subwoofer, hence it technically should be a 2.0 system, but let's see how it performs. Okay, so you gotta set your expectation right, since you see that there is no subwoofer provided here, and you're probably not getting insane amount of bass. The bass with this is a very subtle rumble thanks to the 2 passive radiators on this speaker, but I honestly don't classify them as proper bass. And I think if you use this speaker, put it into gaming mode EQ, and you're gonna enjoy this the best. The reason is because the gaming EQ boosts the treble and mids the most, and in order for you to hear footsteps very clearly, the mid frequency needs to be boosted. So when translated to music, you're gonna get very clean vocals and enhanced bass. And honestly, if you use it in the other 2 EQs that is there, you're gonna get a very muffled sound quality that doesn't sound all too good. So mid vocal sounds pretty good without sounding muffled, and the highs here is also really nice with good clarity. Overall, it is a pretty decent and simple speaker to set up, only with the bold claim of a 7.1 virtual sound quality, and without that claim, honestly, this speaker is actually very nice sounding. You said there ain't no reason, but I sit here every day, waiting for the moment I will feel like I should stay. No way I'd let you slip by. No way I'd let you say bye. Can we modify, fade away? Can we let it fade away? We'll take it day by day. Can we modify, fade away? So this is a test to see if the Hecate G1500 bar is a good speaker for making phone calls. So this is me speaking in a relatively quiet environment, and this is the call quality that you can expect. So what I'm going to do now is to turn on a simulated background noise so you can hear a difference. So now there's a simulated background noise playing in the background, and this is the call quality that you can expect from this speaker. So what do you think of the call quality? Let me know in the comment section down below. So when connected via USB, there is of course no problem with latency since it's a direct connection, but when you connect it via Bluetooth, you do see quite a delay when playing games like PUBG. So fortunately for my test, movies and videos seems to perform fine over Bluetooth. Anyways, let's take a look at the latency performance through Bluetooth for this speaker. So I would definitely pick this speaker over the Edifier MG250, and I kind of like this design better. It's cleaner, it still looks very edgy, and the light bar also looks a lot better here. Most importantly, I get to choose to use or not to use the mic, which also performs better than the mic that is integrated into the body of the speaker. So this one is definitely a better buy than the MG250. So that is it for this review. If you find this video helpful, smash that thumbs up button, share this video everywhere, and if you haven't yet subscribed, do consider subscribing, and I'll see you in the next video.